Tonight on Titan Sports Recap, Titan Baseball returns home to take on the Texas A&M Aggies in a 3-game series. Softball hopes to get back on the winning track as the Titans clash with the Idaho State Bengals. Men's basketball prepared for the Big West tournament as they battle with UC Davis. We have a return of a Get to Know Your Titan as we get the scoop on baseball's J.D. Davis and their head coach Rick Vanderhook. And we remember baseball's Nick Hurtado. All this and more on Titan Sports Recap.
Hello and welcome to Titan Sports Recap, bringing you the best video coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. I'm Lauren Marty.
And I'm Garsh Parpri Sangha. Titan baseball has been on quite a roll with the overall record of 11-2. The Titans kicked off their weekend with the 3-game series against the Texas A&M Aggies. The Titans lost the first game and they won the second. Here are the highlights from Game 3.
With the series currently tied at 1, our Cal State Fullerton Titans take on the Texas A&M Aggies in the final game of the 3-game series on one less hour of sleep thanks to spring forward. In the bottom of the second, senior Richie Pedroza lines an RBI double off the first base bag, bringing the Titans lead to 3-0. Pedroza continues his hot-hitting day in the bottom of the third as he delivers another RBI double to right center, extending the lead to 6-0. In the top of the fifth, Aggies first baseman Cole Langford drives an RBI single to right field, narrowing the Titan lead to 6-4. In the top of the ninth, designated hitter Michael Now keeps the Aggies' hopes alive with a 2 RBI single. However, despite the Aggies' season high in hits this game, Titans closed the game and the series, winning 7-6.
You know, we lost Friday, but we knew it's about winning series right here. So we just try to come out and play the same game we always do, and we knew it was big, and we just came out playing hard.
There's a little doubt, but I think it just comes down to trusting your defense. They're squaring me up pretty good, and I understand that I have one of the best defenses behind me in the nation. So once I calmed down a little and came to my senses, I'm going to pound the zone and let my defense make plays.
Never a doubt with Michael on the mound. You know, he's in my 2 years now, he's never given up a lead. He's never lost a game. So, you know, when he goes out there, you believe he's going to do it, and he does it every time. If it's in center field, if it's at the plate, or if it's on the mound. And when he came in after the 8th and said, "All right, I'm going," I said, "Okay, take it and go."
Well, it was a close game for the Titans, but they were up the entire time. Michael Lorenzen's 5th save of the season, the end result being 7-6. Titans take on Oral Roberts this week in hopes to keeping their great season alive. From Goodwin Field, Alyssa Santiago, Titan Sports Recap.
After a tough 1-0 loss against the Utah Utes, softball stepped back on the diamond for their second game of the day against Idaho State. The Titans had a huge 4-run second inning. Pitcher Desiree Ibarra gets the win, surrendering only 1 hit. Katie Levin jumped on the mound, earning her first save of the season. The Titans head into this week with an overall record of 11-13.
It's that time of the year again. That's right, it's March Madness. The men's basketball team is looking to make a name for themselves as they enter conference play. The Titans step on the court to play some conference action as they face the UC Davis Aggies. Here's the highlights for this matchup.
Thanks, guys. Tonight's game against the UC Davis Aggies highlights 3 seniors, Kwame Vaughn, Jordan Knox, and DJ Seeley, due to a dislocated toe, will not be playing in this game. Do the Titans have what it takes to rally against the Aggies and improve their tournament rankings? Let's look at the highlights.
The Cal State Fullerton Titans opened up their conference play on senior night against the UC Davis Aggies. Jordan Knox, Kwame Vaughn, and DJ Seeley were recognized prior to the game. With the first half on its way, Deuce Johnson holds the reins on the defense and forces the ball out of UC Davis JT Angelé's hands, followed by Davis scoring the first points of the game. Cal State Fullerton down by 3. Kwame Vaughn and James Douglas play some hot potato. However, Vaughn makes the 3-point shot right before the buzzer ends, tying the game at 17 apiece. 9 minutes left in the half. The Titans offense has control of the ball and knows that sharing is always caring. Number 23, Alex Harris finds number 4, James Douglas for the 3, and it is good, taking the lead now. Titans at 22-19. However, UC Davis takes the lead, and with 2:53 left in the half, UC Davis number 3, Corey Hawkins, makes a 3-point from downtown, opening up the score to 36-26 UC Davis. On to the second half, the Titans creeping up behind the Aggies, and with the assist of Jordan Knox to Kwame Vaughn, Vaughn with his 18th point of the game gets his 1,000th career points, closing the gap to 50-48 UC Davis. Later in the half, Alex Harris with the assist finds Deuce Johnson for the layup, and the Titans take the lead 53-52. Down by 1 with 7 seconds left in the second half, Cal State Fullerton hopes to shut down the Aggies. However, the Titans are called out for offensive charging. It is now turned over to the Aggies ball. With a tough loss to UC Davis at a score of 71-68, the 3 Titan seniors and Coach Newman share their thoughts about the season and the upcoming games for the rest of the conference.
Hey, we're going to bring a lot of fight. You know, as you saw tonight, we're tough. We're down in numbers, obviously, but we're going to fight. We're going to fight all the way to the end like we did tonight, and hopefully we give ourselves a chance to win like we did tonight.
I think this whole season is a highlight. I'm just so thankful to even be on this team, you know, just even to wear a Cal State Fullerton jersey. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family and this program as well. As you know, for any season, there's a lot of ups and downs. But overall, I just thank God for even giving me the opportunity to play basketball, you know.
Just finding me and giving me opportunities to make great shots, making plays for me, Alex, JD, Jared. So I give it up to them. You know, they made the plays for me.
Our fans, you know, our boosters, our family members, they helped out a lot. The students, they helped us, you know, they helped us push through and get as many wins as we can with all this adversity going on, but yeah.
The Titans almost won this game, but due to a bad call by the referee at the end of the second half, the Titans fall to 71-68 against the UC Davis Aggies. The Titans now at a conference standing at 6 wins, 10 losses, and an overall record of 14-15, which is just under 500. The Titans travel to UC Santa Barbara on Thursday, March 7th against the Gauchos. Reporting from Titan Gym, Janice Garcia, Titan Sports Recap.
Unfortunately, the Titans lost to UC Davis. They then went on to extend their losing streak to 4 games with the losses to UC Santa Barbara and Cal Poly.
With baseball on fire, there's a lot going on with the team, so we got details on their very own J.D. Davis. Reporter Caitlin McGinnis has more on the Get to Know Your Titan.
For some people, it's practice and hard work. For others, it's raw, natural talent. For sophomore J.D. Davis, it's both. Davis is a hitting sensation out of Northern California. 4-year varsity and 2-time All-American at Elk Grove High, Davis not only caught the attention of Cal State Fullerton's coaches, but also Titan Sports Recap. I caught up with Davis during baseball practice to get to know the man behind number 26. JD, when were you first introduced into the world of sports?
Probably when I was 3, my dad handed me a bat, getting me in the pitcher stance of just standing up on one leg.
When did you realize you had a natural talent for baseball?
Probably my freshman year of baseball in high school. So, I was on varsity as a freshman in high school. So, and then as things started to click, I've always was one of the top players around the region and all that. Besides one of my friends or a couple of my friends, hopefully going to be one of the lead players if I stay on track and keep my mind right.
Well, that natural talent definitely showed in high school. You were a 4-time All-Delta Valley Conference honoree, All-Metro recognition from 2008 to 2011, and NorCal Player of the Year in 2010. Tell us a little bit about that.
Actually, I never heard about it until 2 weeks after they gave me the title, but I felt really honored, feel really blessed that all my hard work since after my junior year I hung up the cleats after I broke my leg in football, and I just concentrated on baseball. So I guess it was a humbling moment of how much work I put in over during the offseason of baseball. And
was getting drafted in the 5th round by the Tampa Bay Rays one of your proudest moments?
Probably. That's probably the number one right there. That was probably one of the most proudest times of my life, especially with my parents being there and just everything coming together. And we ended up running some errands, and I actually got the call when I was at Lowe's getting a water heater from one of the scouts, and said, "We just took you." So I was just like, oh, wow. So
did you shout out in Lowe's?
No, I didn't, but I got a big hug from my dad. So.
So what was the deciding factor to make Fullerton your home for the next 4 years?
I've always loved Fullerton. I've always watched them on TV of going to the College World Series. I love their tradition. They're a small school. Coming from NorCal, Elk Grove High was very known for their baseball program, so I wanted to go to a place where it's known for their baseball.
I've got one more question for you. I played softball for 8 years. I'm a pretty good hitter. You think I could hit off these guys?
Probably a couple guys, you probably could.
All right, that sounds good. JD makes it look so easy. 92-mile-per-hour ball. I can hit this.
Oh, that's out of here. Come on!
Piece of cake at Huntington Beach Sport Complex. I'm Caitlin McGinnis, Titan Sport Recap.
There's a lot we don't know about our Titans. I had a chance to sit down with men's baseball head coach Rick Vanderhook to discuss about baseball and life. Here's a sneak preview. When did you first started playing baseball, or you actually heard of the sport and you went in and start playing?
Well, I got 2 older brothers. One's 7, one's 14 years older. And they both played baseball, so I grew up in tag-along with mom and dad at baseball games from the time I was born. And I don't have any idea how old I was. I was little. You know, we didn't have Little League where it is now, where they play at 4 and 5 and 6. We had hot dogs and hamburgers at Mayboyer Park in Lakewood, and that's where we started. And then the high school coach, a guy named John Herbold, who I played for, and my brothers also, every summer they ran a baseball clinic at a different park in the city Monday through Friday. And as I started getting older, my older brother would work because the high school players would work, and I started going there from the time I was probably 5 or 6 years old through junior high school.
For the full interview and the inside scoop with Coach Vanderhook, visit our YouTube channel.
The baseball program is mourning the loss of their friend and teammate Nick Hurtado. Last week, Hurtado passed away at the age of 21 after battling bone cancer. He was diagnosed his senior year of high school. Hurtado underwent treatment and was unable to join the Titans for their 2012 roster. However, due to those treatments, he was unable to complete the season. We here at Titan Sports Recap are keeping the Hurtado family in our thoughts. Each player had a little something different to say about the passing of Nick.
I think really brought us together because Nick really inspired us. He's a really hard worker, and he'll always be a part of this Titan team. I mean, every time we go out there, we're playing for Nick, so he's always with us.
Yeah, Pete, we knew Nick. Nick was one of those guys. He always trying to be positive. You know, it makes you really look at the game and understand that it's just a game. You know, there's so many things that are more important than baseball, so you can't take this too seriously out here.
But, you know, Nick, he's with us still. He's with us in spirit, and he's looking over us, and I think we'll be all right.
Here's your Titans timeline, highlighting the biggest game coming in the next 2 weeks. Titan baseball hosts the Nebraska Huskers for the 2-game series from March 19th to the 20th, while softball takes on Oklahoma Sooner on March 17th. And we round the action with men's basketball Big West tournament competition as the Titans enter the first round on March 14th. And women's basketball joins them in their first round game, which is kicked off on March 12th.
And remember that you can catch our entire video highlight library on our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com/TitanSportsRecap. Follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @CSUF Sports Recap. And find us on Facebook with our constant video updates. Just search Titan Sports Recap. And we now have an Instagram, so follow us at Titan Sports Recap. Well, that's going to do it for us. Be sure to tune in 2 weeks for more sports coverage. And we are here at Titan Sports Recap want you, our viewers, to continue being involved with us. This season, since March Madness is in motion, stay tuned for more information on our March Madness brackets. If you win, you'll get a shout out on our show and a giveaway. From all here at Titan Sports Recap, I'm Lauren Marty.
And I'm Garsh Paprisunga. I'll see you guys next time.